So things are getting super intense. They're happening quicker and faster, and there's just way more going on. The nurses and the midwife and the doctors are kind of speaking in their own lingo or terms.
But our parents, the grandparents, are all still in the room. And what's so crazy, you guys have to understand, when I was born, they couldn't find my heartbeat. So they had to attach something to my head. I don't know. But what was happening is almost like history was repeating itself. Like they couldn't find his heartbeat. So my mom's in the room for a temporary moment, and they're having to put an internal heart rate monitor
on his skull
while they're kicking my parents and all of the parents out of the room. So my mom is out in the hallway panicking, and we're inside, and obviously I'm still hysterical, right?
Epidural full blast.
I mean, no idea honestly that anything's wrong.
Right. And
in this moment, it was like,
I'm not sure what's going on either. Like I know there's a few more people in the room, but I'm like, is this standard protocol or is like something wrong? But like, you know, nobody's panicking. So I'm like, okay, I think we're good.
But it was very much a humbling moment looking back, because what we didn't know is they couldn't find Camden's heartbeat at all. And Mama over here's blood pressure just tanked, and
they flipped you on all fours.
I mean, well, first they were like, let's put you on one side, and then no, I have no legs at this point, so they're just flopping me around like a freaking fish out of water. They're flopping me over on the other side. I don't know anything's wrong. They're shooting me up with, I don't know, was it epinephrine or something to try to get me stabilized. And now this may be TMI, boys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak it like it is. I cannot feel my legs, and they're like, trust me, just get on all fours. So I'm on all fours. I'm hysterical because I'm funny.
She's funny.
I'm on all fours, and I'm looking under my arms, and there's like now 12 different sets of feet in the room, and I'm like, hi everybody! Wow, there's so many people in here. Is my butt in the air? Is my butt covered? It was completely covered, but I'm screaming that we've bought them Easter baskets because we brought them goodies.
We brought them goodies because we thought it was gonna be a long night, so we brought snacks for the nurses and all
I
this.
had no idea that they had me on my hands and my knees because they were trying to figure out how to find my baby's heart rate and how to get me stable. I had no clue that anything crazy was happening.
So then they like flip her on her back like normal, and the midwife's like, we're gonna have this baby in 5 minutes. And I'm like, well, what? Like that's really progressing fast. And she's like, we're gonna have to do a C-section.
And I know there's nothing wrong with C-sections. I just knew in that moment for me, that's not what I wanted. I think if there's something that I can share, I guess, in that moment is, you know, they're going to do
what's best for mom and baby. And that was like a little bit comforting, but
at the same token, I specifically spoke up very, very boldly.
Yes.
That's not what I wanted. I think she said,
we'll give you one more contraction.
We'll give you one more contraction. And I need you to understand the bed's here and Brent's up here by my head. And I just remember like looking over my shoulder at him and just saying one word. And it was just pray. And he starts praying out loud, and I don't even remember what you said.
I don't really either. Just put it in God's hands, I guess.
And I was holding his hand, and she's like, I'm giving you one more contraction. And I'm not kidding you. I like get goosebumps when I say it. Like in that moment, it seemed like an eternity, but everything equalized out.
Everything stabilized. His
you could
heart
hear,
rate.
because you're hearing his heart rate on the monitors, so you could hear his heart rate stabilize. Obviously, I was doing fine. I didn't know.
Her blood pressure stabilized.
And the midwife was like, okay, we're good. And at that moment, we were +1, so it really was time to
start pushing. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is just one of 8 videos of Camden's birth story, and we're so thankful that you've checked this one out.
Yeah, and if you want to watch all of them, preferably in order, the playlist is linked below in the description.